Hey, hello, hi. Well, hello, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a very chill Q&A. I sent out on Twitter that I was doing a Q&A and you guys sent me questions. So I'm just going to randomly read these. Most of them I have not seen yet, and I'm just going to answer these. Here we go. The first question is from Chloe2003. Chloe, what are some of your favorite songs at the moment? Anything that is on Dopamine by Borns. I'm obsessed with it. I have it on vinyl. I also have it on Spotify, and I listen to Borns constantly throughout my life all the time. My favorite songs on the album are Past Lives, Clouds, American Money, and also Electric Love. Question number 2 comes from Kendra Grace 3, and she says, Carrie Rad, if you did not live in California, where would it be? The first thing that comes to mind is Portland, Oregon, even though I've never been to Portland, Oregon, but I wanted to go there my entire life, and just from pictures and information that I've heard, it sounds like my type of place. I know that they're huge on coffee there. I know that I would be able to find land there where I could have some type of barn farm situation, because I really, over the last 5 years, have been obsessed with the idea of living somewhere that has a ton of land, that I can have goats and like pigs and I don't know, just all of those fun farm furry friends. And also a lot of people say that Portland, Oregon is where young people go to retire, which sounds like a good thing to me, so that's what comes to mind. Question number 3 is from Sophie Ohms, and she asks, who is your role model / inspiration in life? I have tons of them. I have so many amazing people in my life that are my role models and my inspiration. A lot of my friends are amazing and they inspire me so much. When I think about someone that I haven't met yet, that's not in my life every day, it's the author Elizabeth Gilbert. I am in love with her. She is amazing. I love Big Magic. I love Eat, Pray, Love. I feel like the way she just thinks about life is exactly the way that I think about life, and she inspires me in so many ways. If you haven't read Big Magic, you have to. I've now read it probably about 4 different times. If you're a creative person and you do creative things for a living, or if you just like to be creative as a hobby, and we're all creative, so pretty much everybody should read Big Magic. Next question is from Little Miss Pipe Dream, and she asked, at what age did you move out and how has your life changed? I moved out when I was 18. I left Henderson, Nevada for Los Angeles, and it was terrifying. I moved out on my own to a different state. I didn't have any friends in LA, or really, I had a cousin in LA, but still, I totally fully just like moved out here on my own and started going to FIDM, the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising, and I loved it. It taught me so much. I learned so much about myself as a young adult moving out on my own. There was so many hard times and so much that I learned. And how has things changed since then? Oh my gosh, they've changed completely. I worked as a waitress for a long time. I worked in banking for a long time. I was going to school trying to make ends meet for a very long time. And now I do YouTube and I act and I get paid for that, and it's really great, and it's changed in that way. It's changed. I'm so happy that I had the experiences that I did, moving out on my own and having those hard times and just working really hard to make ends meet, that it taught me so much for today about what I do now. And so looking back, I appreciate everything that I went through. But it's totally different now, and that's amazing, because that's, you know, you grow and you learn and you create your life. And so, I don't know, I don't know if that answered your question, but there's some information for you. The next question is from Sarah Frick Art, and she asks, if you had to eat one thing every day, but not only that, you can eat other things, what would it be? It would be tikka masala, Indian food. With garlic naan and rice. I am every single day I crave tikka masala, let's be real. I really do. Every single day I'm like, I don't eat it every day. I'd love to, but every single day when I think about what I want for lunch, I usually, tikka masala is the first thing that comes to mind. The next question comes from Jess Mary Lou, and she asked, what mindset/habits made you successful, and what would you say was your key? My 2 keys is this. 1, gratitude, number 1. And the second one is to, as cheesy as it sounds, and how, like, we talk about this all the time, but pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, doing things that you're afraid of. So those are the 2 things for me. Those are what inspire me and keep me motivated. 1, gratitude, because if you're thankful for everything in your life, even the simplest things, you will just constantly feel successful because you have these things in your life that you feel so grateful for. Every project that you get, every job that you get, anything that comes along your way, you should feel grateful for it. And then also when it comes to pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, I think that doing things that you're afraid of teaches you so much, and it inspires you, because if you're afraid of something and you go for it and you accomplish it and you achieve it, you are inspired to do the next thing that's even more difficult. Yeah, that's what inspires me. The next question is from Elizabeth Henry 3, and she asked, do you miss your old job / painting? Is it still a passion of yours? Painting is definitely still a passion of mine, and it's something that I do whenever I want to get my mind off of things. Do I still do painting as a job? I do. I do a side painting business, if you guys did not know, that I do with my mom, and we teach people how to paint. So yes, I do that from time to time still, and I still really enjoy just picking up a paintbrush and putting it on canvas. And I usually just paint colors, like I just do different colors together, but for me it's so therapeutic. And so you guys should try that. If you're ever stressed, get a canvas, some paints, and some brushes, and just like go for it. You'll be very amazed by it. Gets your mind off of everything. It's so nice. Henry Luis 1 asked, what is your favorite TV series? At the moment, it is Girls. I'm in love with it. I love Lena Dunham, and I love the whole series. I just finished all of it, and I can't wait for season 6. I just finished 5, and I'm just like, that's all I want to watch. So I'm like trying to think of what else. If you guys have suggestions for what I should watch, put it down in the comments, because I'm ready to start something else, but I don't know what yet. The last question comes from Kate Peel 3, and she said, what is the first thing on your bucket list? And the first thing that comes to mind is taking like a London and Paris trip, actually by myself, which is something that I've been thinking about recently that I really, really want to do. I've been to Paris, but only 6 hours, because it was a layover when I went to Turkey and Greece. I spent 6 hours in Paris, and I just saw the Eiffel Tower really quick, had an ice cream, and then left. And ever since, I've just been like dying to go back to Paris, and London has just kind of always been on my mind of a place that I want to go. And a lot of people have been to London and Paris. It's usually like people's first trips, but I've just never been. And so really want to take a trip by myself for some reason. I just imagine myself like getting an Airbnb in Paris and like walking and getting a coffee and a croissant and just like enjoying the day, and just like getting lost in the city and stuff like that. Will I go to Paris and London? Yes. Will I go by myself? I don't know, but at this point I totally would. So yeah, that's the last question. That's it for this Q&A. Let me know if you guys liked this video, and if this is something you guys would like me to do more often. I feel like it's a really good way for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. And so yeah, that's it. If you guys liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you guys are subscribed so that you can see when new videos come out. And I hope you guys are having a really, really good day. I will see you very soon in a new video, and also make sure that you guys are talking to me on Twitter. I'm always on Snapchat. I post on Instagram all the time. All of my handles are Carrie Rad, super easy. And so that's it. I hope you guys are having a good day. I will see you soon.